Hey, what's going on, man? Coach Tyler back again today. We're going to be taking a look at Coach Steinman. If you haven't checked him out yet, I'm going to leave a link of his stuff down in the description below. He's got a lot of great stuff. I love how he works through progression, and a lot of his stuff can be done in small, confined spaces. So during your winter workouts, or you can do it during your spring and summer seasons. Any time of the year, these drills work great. Check them out. All right, so let's jump right into it. With this drill, it's nothing more than a mat with some soft balls, some foam balls, maybe some plastic balls, some rubber balls. I'll leave you a link down below. There's a couple different options of this tool. It's really cool. If you don't have that, you don't want to purchase that, you can definitely get a PVC pipe. Get something in the way to make this ball pop up. For the youngsters, I would recommend putting a mask on early on just so that ball doesn't pop up and hit them in the face. And as they get older and as they progress, definitely they can take the mask away and it works just the same. So check this out. If you look, they're in a small space here, nothing really much bigger than a batting cage. You can do this inside. You don't need a whole lot of room, maybe a 10 by 20 space, something like that. Just big enough to get that ball rolling and hopping. It's really cool, man. With this drill, you're working through progression. You're worrying about that wrist, where that glove needs to be facing that ball. We always talk about having that eye in the center of our palm here. So that eye is always facing the ball. So check this out as he works through the progressions. Break this down, slow it down, and I'll make sure you have the link for this drill in the description as well. Using control, body control at all times. Really just working through progressions. That's what makes Coach Steinman great, man. He breaks the drill down. I love it. Again, working on that backhand. Backhand, man, it comes into play so much because the balls are hit so well. It's a small infield. The game is quick. We can't always get to the ball where we're squared up on it like you would like to, maybe like in a baseball game where you have that room. So it's okay to work that backhand. You may put yourself in position on purpose to take that backhand so you can come up throwing and you're a little bit faster. Working progression for all ages. And again, look at the confined space we're in. Doesn't need a whole lot of room. Again, with the backhand, this is another variation to that drill. I love this drill because it shows you 3-ball continuous. It's just moving, so they never really stop moving. Sometimes they're out of position and they get right back into position. Sometimes they might mess up and need another rep. There's a lot of reasons why this drill works for me. I love this drill. This is something that I implement in my stuff too. How many of you guys done this drill? Close quarters again, maybe before a game, getting that hand-eye coordination going, getting that little bit of a pop. Coach sitting on a bucket right in front or on the ground, and we're just taking that one hop into that glove. It works, again, small spaces right here, not a whole lot going on. You can do this with teammates, pair off, and let's just get that glove work going. Maybe it's before practice. It could be during a practice, getting those extra reps in, or maybe right before a game. Check this out. Just some small pops, using that wrist control, and really following that ball into the hand, almost like there's an eye. We talk about that, an eye in the center of our palm. We always want that facing towards the ball. This is another one of those drills that works on rhythm, works on timing, keeping your body under control. Way our body works is we kind of go with the hips. So if you played football, or if you played basketball, if you play soccer, you always watch somebody's hips, right? That's where they're actually going. The hands and the feet can move all over the place, and they can make little adjustments and make little corrections. But the body follows the hips. So you want to have those hips and those knees in position. And this is one of those where you can kind of feel what your body is doing. I love this drill. Again, working in small spaces. You can do this stuff practically anywhere. You just got, a 10 by 10 area. If you don't have any of the Valle training gloves, they are great. There's a bunch of different ones. You can check those out. I'll leave you a link for those down below as well. This is sort of that walk that it kind of gets your body into position. I really like this drill because it's really one-on-one with you and the coach. Again, small spaces, but you're putting yourself into position multiple times. So you're out of position, into position, out of position, into position, and their body starts to feel that and is able to start to make those sort of adjustments without really paying attention to it. It's like these, subconscious instincts that you have that makes the better players great and the good players better, and they continue to progress over time. So these progression drills from Coach Steinman I absolutely love. Love this drill. One thing that I always try to get girls to pay attention to is that front foot, whether it's your left foot if you're a right-handed player, or it's your right foot if you're a left-handed player. But when we field that ball, we want our momentum going towards whatever action we're trying to get to. Whether we're throwing it from the outfield and we're trying to get it in, that foot, that heel is down and pushing that toe down. If we're coming from, say, shortstop or third base and we're going towards first base with it, we want to field that ball on our left heel so that we're pushing through that. Our body is trying to push that heel down into our toe so that we get our momentum going through there. It's not this kind of square off on the ball and field the ball and then get into a throwing position. When we field the ball, we should be in a throwing position as we come up. So it all kind of works in together in unison. If you haven't checked out Coach Steinman's stuff, man, please do. I'll make sure I have his stuff linked below. I'm going to have him on the podcast here pretty soon. We're going to be able to talk about some stuff and get his reasons why he breaks the drills down the way he does, and get his reasons why he started doing his one-on-one training and stuff. So really cool stuff. Big time shout out to Coach Steinman for doing what he does. Thank you for giving me permission to sort of break down some of his drills and talk about them. Absolutely love what you're doing, man. Kudos to you. If you guys haven't checked out any of the other stuff, make sure you're subscribed to the channel here. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of the other stuff, and make sure you're following Coach Steinman as well. Until next time, if you share this stuff, please share it with a friend, and when you do, you tell them you love them.